And as Lee has been telling us, once we get past these storms, the big weather story will be the heat, and the high temperatures will mean big crowds in Coney Island.
The NYPD wants to make sure people flocking to the boardwalk are safe, which is why police are now cracking down on those illegal scooters and mopeds, anything that might get in the way of people enjoying their day. Eyewitness News reporter Janice Yu, along with officers in Coney Island today, and joins us live with more. Janice.
Well, listen, David, this is the Quality of Life team. They've been walking up and down the boardwalk this afternoon, just keeping an eye on things and cracking down, as you guys mentioned, things like people who are on mopeds on the boardwalk, which, as we know, can be dangerous when there's large crowds out here, illegal street vendors, things like that, boardwalk vendors, excuse me. So the 60th precinct, which is where Coney Island is just one of a few precincts as of now that has a Quality of Life team. But by the end of this summer, each precinct in the city will have a team dedicated to working with the community on solving quality of life issues. With the sun shining, people flock to the boardwalk, the beach, and rides at Coney Island.
This was our first roller coaster, but we've been doing like all of the other rides.
And while people spent the day enjoying themselves, the NYPD's Quality of Life division was also there to make sure people were able to do so safely. As the name suggests, the team focuses on things that impact the everyday lives of people in the city, non-emergency 311 concerns.
We're looking to make it safe, free of nuisance, and enjoyable for everyone who comes down to the boardwalk today. There's some people in need of outreach, homeless individuals, sometimes disorderly groups later at night, drinking, things like that.
These teams were initially just launched in 5 precincts and in one public service area back in April. Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch announced earlier this week these teams will be expanded citywide, focusing on issues tailored to each precinct.
Through accessing data, through looking at the calls, through looking at the conditions, through talking to the community councils, the bids, the community boards, a combination of data and what the community brings to them, then they have a nice, clear picture of what is their mission and what they should be addressing.
For parents, this is welcome news, the reassurance of knowing there are even more eyes keeping an eye out for their children's safety.
Safety is always a concern because we have kids here, but I always feel safe when we come here.
It's very important. It's very important, especially when the kids are on the rides and, you know, sometimes you lose sight of certain things, but there's plenty of hands on deck, it seems, today, hopefully for the rest of the summer.
The NYPD says the Quality of Life teams will be rolling out quickly. The plan is to have teams set up in each precinct in all boroughs and police service areas by the end of the summer. The city also says that the results of the pilot program were promising. Officers in the Quality of Life division responded to 7,500 calls in a 2-month period. They issued about 6,100 summonses and made a little more than 350 arrests. At Coney Island, Janice Yu, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.